Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, part number 8 of my tour of Notchland. In the last video, I rode on the bad trip, and something that I missed out actually, and I'm going to very quickly show you up here, is there's an absolutely massive ghast firing a fire charge straight into the side of this ride here, and it kind of looks cool the way the fire charge is just sort of hovering there in midair, and I just kind of missed it at the end of the last video, and Leisure Gaming pointed it out to me, and I thought that I'd share it with you. But anyway, moving on in this video, I believe our next place of call is a roller coaster inside a massive pyramid, but it's not your standard normal sit on the minecart on the beginning, wait till you get to the end affair. Apparently there's a few puzzles in it, and the first one is supposedly relatively easy, so I'm going to try and solve that one. But apparently the second two are very difficult and take a really long time, so I think we're going to skip them ones out in this video just so I have time to show you some more rides. And a lot of the signs seem to be lagging, but I guess the ride's called the Forgotten Temple, I think that just about said there as it flashed. Right, so I guess I need to get a minecart and go in here. So I assume that at points the roller coaster is gonna stop, and then, like, I don't know, maybe I've got to get out to make it carry on, or can I do it from in here? Sadly, all of the signs are loading in a little bit weird. Maybe I can play around with some torches for a bit. Use torch to proceed. What's in the dispenser? Okay, here we go. I can get a torch out of the dispenser, or 64, and I don't know whether am I allowed to get out, or can I? Oh, I think I'm allowed to just open the door here. Okay, so this is where the puzzle is. So I got to use the torch to proceed. So is there going to be anything up through any of these holes, or do I kind of just go and place it on all of them and then just wait until I hear something opening up? I think that might be the easiest way to do it. If I just go and place on all of these here. Is this going to open something up? Oh, there we go. I heard the door go. The door just opened. There we go. I managed to solve a redstone puzzle. Stampy Longnose, genius redstone extraordinaire. Right, let's carry on the roller coaster. I don't know if it's a good idea to ride it right now, or Leisure Gaming's on the trap. There's also a few dogs running around the track as well. Hopefully I'm not going to bang into anything, but there's also arrows firing either side of me. I'm kind of glad I'm on creative mode. And what was that? I kind of didn't get to see what I went past then. I think there's like a bunch of lovely jubbly love petals or something. Anyway, I guess this is puzzle number 2, and it does certainly seem to be a little bit more complicated. Let's just try and work out what it is I'm supposed to be doing. Get purple wool to here. Oh, I see. Oh, I like these kind of puzzles actually. So there's purple wool there, and you've got to knock it along with the pistons to get it into the right place. So from there, I guess I get it to there. Like, I think Leisure Gaming's gone for the tactic of just keep running all over the pressure pads, and you're eventually going to get it there. Well, let me actually just try and solve this for a second, Leisure Gaming. If I try and work out where I got to go. So it's on there on a sticky piston. So I don't really know where else to get it from here, actually. Oh, I need to grab it with this one here. Then that will pull it up. Then that one will push it forward. Then I grab it with this sticky piston and then bring it to there. And I can grab it with this sticky piston and pull it this way. This is a really cool puzzle, actually. This is pretty stylish. I remember doing something very similar on an adventure map called the Infected Temple. And so I have got a little bit of practice doing this. Although saying that, that one was pressing buttons, and myself and Squid, the person I did it with, went for the tactic of pressing all of the buttons very quickly, and then hopefully it would eventually work. But I've done some quite good progress. I've managed to get it pretty far. And is there another one? I think there's another one going as well. I think I've had a little bit of help from my dogs as well. I think they've been helping me out. I'm not sure where to go from here, though. There doesn't seem to be any way to... Oh, this one here. This one here can grab it. I didn't see that one there, so that can pull it to... That should extend back. I think people keep standing on it, on my dogs and stuff, which is making it a little bit harder. But where does it go from here, then? I'm not entirely sure. Well, I'm not going to do the entire thing because this place is absolutely massive. So it would take absolutely ages. You've got to get it all the way over here, all the way over here, all the way over here. And eventually you get it to there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of cheat a little bit. I'm just going to plonk the purple wool down very close and just do the final 2 pushes. And then that way I can pretend that I was victorious, because I'm trying to show you as much of the map as I can. And as much as I do enjoy puzzles like this, I think it would make sense for me just to show you more. And Whoop, come on Whoop, get off there. Come on, you're ruining it for me. Get off the pressure pad. Come stand on this one over here if you want to stand on one. Right, if I push that one forward and then push this forward again, that should hopefully open up the doorway. It's a little bit laggy as well, which is making things a little bit harder, but the door should be open now. Or is this where we came in? Oh no, I think the door might have just been broken off, so I think Leisure Gaming might have broke it. But anyway, we can carry on. So there's going to be one more puzzle, which is apparently even harder than the last one. So once again, I'm not going to do it all myself. And I thought I was going to crash then, and it just opened at the last minute. That was pretty cool. Okay, well, it looks like we've arrived at the final puzzle. And there seems to be a minecart whizzing around the outside. And look at this redstone. How does anyone walk in this room and go like, I see what I've got to do? This is just like crazy confusing and way beyond my simple comprehension of redstone. So yeah, I'm going to leave it to Leisure Gaming to either solve the puzzle or just break the door. But apparently it's to do with, I think you got to like burn some cactuses and you got to get I think what you need to do is get both of the minecarts to stop on the detector rails at the exact same time, and then that way that does something good. I think there's a sign there saying don't break something. I think one of my dogs has decided to get in the minecart. He kind of looks trapped between the both of them, to be honest. Oh, I think he's there trying to solve the puzzle, and Leisure Gaming I think just broke through the door. Let's try and save my dog. There's only one of them here though. I don't know, did I tell the other one to sit down at some point? I'm not entirely sure. I've only got a Whoop here. I don't know where Dip is. Dip always wanders off whenever we get one of these roller coasters. Dip always goes and starts wandering off and exploring around the place. And Whoop, come on, Whoop. I just broke you off one of them. You have to go and jump straight back on. We're at an amusement park. This is no time to have fun. Get off the minecart. I can't catch him. My dog's run astray. Can I get him off? I don't know whether it's not working or if I'm lagging or something. He kind of just seems to be stuck in the minecart. I've just set him off again. Why wouldn't it let me break the minecart? Do I not have permissions? I can break everything else apart from the minecart. There we go. I've managed to save him. Right, sorry Leisure Gaming. I'll be with you in just 1 second. I was just having a little bit of fun with Whoop down here. I think I'm lagging like crazy. I can't get back in any of the minecarts or anything. Like, I think it's because all of this redstone here is all going off and my British connection just basically can't handle it. So what I might have to do, rather than riding the minecart, I think, unless I can jump in. Oh, there we go. I just jumped in and now I'm going back down. I think that was me going in from when I tried to get into it ages ago. Now I've just fallen through. What is going on? I didn't even press any buttons then. I just dropped through the floor. Yeah, so what I think I'm gonna have to do is just walk around for the rest because yeah, unfortunately it's just a bit too laggy. But remember, this world is up for download. So if you do download it and yeah, you can play it on your own Xbox. Then you won't be having any of the lag issues. It's just when you're playing off someone else's connection. Plus, it's I'm from the UK and he's from the US, so it's probably straining our internet a little bit. So I'm probably not giving you the best example of what the map would be like. But if you do download it yourself, you can do it properly. And I'm going to go very quickly because I don't want Whoop to fall in any of the lava down here. Once again, this is another ride that Health and Safety hasn't yet visited. And here's the end. And is that Dip here waiting for us? Was he waiting patiently for us the entire time? He wasn't even sitting down then. He was just sitting in the corner. Or is that Whoop? I don't know. It's very difficult to tell the difference between Dip and Whoop. They're two new dogs, so I haven't quite learnt their traits yet. But I believe there is one dog wandering around this area somewhere. Is he still sitting down over this way somewhere? I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, with or without dogs, I think it's about time we go and investigate some more of the other rides. And I believe we've probably seen about half of the park so far. If I just go and show you the map here, you can see that we've done, actually we're probably slightly under half. We've done like the two streets along the front and a few of the other things like the Candyland and the Ender Dragon you can see on the far right of your screen there. So yeah, we're probably just under half, which yeah, which is crazy. The fact that I can be touring a world for like 8 videos and still only be halfway through it. It just makes you realise just the scale of this place and just, I don't know, like it's not even just how big it is, the fact that there's so much to do, you know, like I'm going through quite slowly because I'm playing on everything because there's so many mini games and rides and stuff. It's not like a city where I just walk through looking, you know, like pretty much everything in the world you can interact with and actually play. And speaking of playing, I think this is a war game. Looks like some sort of PvP arena. Play on easy to hard. No destroying beds. Ores above bedrock. 2 to 8 players. Rule 1, don't make more than 1 TNT cannon or move. Don't destroy moss stone. First team to grab other team's totem and bring it back to their fort wins. So I guess it's kind of like a capture the flag game. So team 1 go right, team 2 go left. Okay, so I'm gonna go right over here. I'm gonna be this team. Or is this like a spectators arena? Place enemy totem here. I guess this is where you got to get their totem too. There seems to be an end portal. Is the game in the end? Maybe. So this is supplies. Is this going to be swords and stuff maybe in here? I know it's just all empty. Oh, here we go. Whoa! Okay, so it's not just sword and bows. You got like lava and potions and spawn eggs and hose if you really want to battle with one of them, and lily pads. You can throw lily pads at the other team if that's your battle plan. How do we get into the actual main arena then? I guess this is like our spawn, I assume. There's some vines up here. Is this going to take us to like another level? There seems to be all like higher up areas over here. Oh, here we go. This is where we get into the actual game. Oh, I think if we go to the top, I think there's like TNT cannons and stuff, like all of the way up here. I think these are all like multiple levels, so you could go and like fire arrows like at the other team from like the little windows and stuff. Oh, this is really awesome. Oh, and here's like a rapid fire bow and arrow. So if someone's standing exactly there on that tree, they can get peppered with arrows. And this is a TNT cannon, and I've never learned actually how these things work, so I think I might leave it up to Leisure Gaming to do a demonstration. I don't know, assuming that TNT is on. I think you got to put like TNT down the end and then you press the button. I'm not entirely sure. I guess I'll leave it up to Leisure Gaming. Can I press the button? Can I be the one to launch it? Can I say fire? 3, 2, 1, fire! Fire the cannons! So I guess this is all going to blow up and the fire somehow. There it goes. Did it go? Did we send one out? I'm waiting for the explosion on the other side. I don't know. I think we might have just blown up the entire cannon. Unsuccessful fire! That's pretty much what would happen if I tried to do it. I don't know if he's going to have another go or not. We might have another try on the other side, but I guess that's supposed to fire across there. And I guess you put lava down here. I wouldn't put too much down because falling lava is one of the easiest way to completely lag your game, and we've had enough trouble with that so far. But yeah, I guess if people are trying to get into your base to steal your totem pole, you could go and put down like a whole load of lava, and then they wouldn't be able to go. And you know, you can maybe block off some doorways with the lava so they wouldn't be able to get in. I'm very quickly just gonna stop it just so it doesn't lag my game too much. I think it's in dispensers. I think they've used the dispensers to send out the lava. That's quite cool. Anyway, let's go back down into the arena properly then. So I guess this is where the main battle would be going. Is there like an underground bit? I guess there's all like ores and stuff down here. So like normally when you're doing stuff like this, you just fight. But I guess you can, I don't know, kind of go like mining and like make better tools and things along those lines. This is pretty awesome. And so is this the doorways into the other person's base? Or maybe you got to like blow a hole in the wall. Oh, do you reckon you got to like scale the walls? Or do you think you got to like put down like ladders to climb up? Or could you use a pickaxe to break your way through maybe? Kind of like the way Leisure Gaming's doing. You got to break through the library and there's all enchanted. This would be an epic game. I might ask Leisure Gaming to maybe have a game of this. Maybe if he hosts it, we could have a little PvP in this game. This looks like it might be good fun. Or maybe I could just download the map. Yeah, so I guess this is like the spawn that they had. And is this the totem room? Ah, this is the totem. Oh, it's obsidian. Oh no, diamond. Oh, so I guess you got to break the obsidian and like in order to get the diamond. Oh, so that would take ages. So I guess you need like a few people to get in here. So one person would be defending them while the other person's like spending like 5 minutes trying to break the obsidian because it takes ages. Oh, this is awesome. This is really cool. I love PvP games like this. You know, like my big passion in Minecraft is like coming up with little mini games and just little silly fun stuff like this. And I reckon this could actually be really good fun. There seems to be like lots of different tactics that you could do, you know, like when you're doing Hunger Games, it's fun. I love Hunger Games, but it kind of always ends the same. So everyone runs around. The first person to get like an iron or a diamond sword goes around and kills everyone else. I normally hide for about the first 10 minutes because I don't want to be the first to die, you know. It's kind of always the same, but I feel like playing this game with all of the different items and the layout and the possibilities, like every time you play it, it could be different, and I think that would be quite an exciting thing to play. And look, there's all like mushrooms and stuff down here if you want to throw mushroom stew at the other people. If you want to have a food fight rather than a normal fight, you can go and throw mushroom stew at each other. It's a pretty awesome arena. It's a pretty cool different idea from some of the things that we've seen in the past. So I guess if I just break my way through here, we're going to get back into their base. Seems to be another room here full of chests. I kind of can't remember how I got down. Was it down these stairs here? Does this lead to the entrance? Yeah, here we go. This is where I first came in. There we go. There's the war PvP arena. Jolly good fun. That looks like it would be pretty good fun. Once again, we can't play it now. One, because I think it would be a bit rubbish in a 1v1, and it wouldn't be much of a battle in a creative mode, just sort of swinging at each other. Is he there got his sword ready? I don't need a sword. My claws are sharpened. I can scratch you with your face. Oh no, he's using the cake attack. Get back, get back. And where's my dog? Where's Whoop gone? Have I lost another dog? Have I told him to sit down somewhere? I'm losing track with this. Every time I turn around, one of my dogs have disappeared. I'm sure that by the next video, they would have showed up again. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Anyway, actually, kind of him putting cake down reminded me that I've not stampied yet in this video. Nothing leisure gaming. So yeah, when he's not looking, I'm going to have to go and try and hide some cake somewhere around this area. But we seem to be at another mini game, I assume, over here. I'm not entirely sure what this is. It kind of looks like barbed wire going around the outside with the with them there. I think this might be another PvP area just because there's a bunch of beds here which are normally used as like a spawn. And look, some of the stuff's loading in really weird. There's like chests at the end of the beds, but I just can't see them. I think it's still a little bit laggy from all of the redstone and stuff earlier. What I'm going to do before I go into whatever that is, I'm going to fly up to the top just so I can get a bit of an overview. And there seems to be like a big maze over in this direction. Look, there's like, is that ice? I think there's like an ice and wooden maze there. And then there's like a forest over there. I think it's like split up into like 4 corners. I think there's like a lava place over there. There's a maze and there's a forest, and I can't see what's in the final corner, so I'm gonna go over there and go and check it out. Like Leisure Gaming, can you put down a sign maybe and try and explain what this place is, because there weren't any signs at the start that I'd loaded in. And what's this big like red bit over here? Let me just break my way down here a bit. Is it like another maze? Yeah, there seems to be like a bit of a maze in here. Or is it like do you have to ride on animals or something? Like, there seems to be like water going down there. It kind of reminds me of like Total Wipeout. I think it's more of like a parkour maze or something. Maybe it's like a race to the end, or is it like a PvP thing? Take lever before dropping. So I guess you would start like over here and you'd have to like jump along all of these. Are these jumps possible? I think they are just about possible, but extremely difficult. Like, I'm sure they're possible, but just maybe not possible by me. I'm not sure like what direction you're supposed to go in. Yeah, but this is quite cool. There's something a little bit different. So let's pretend we start down here. Is there only one starting area, or do you start like, can you start on either side? Like, I don't know whether it's like a free-for-all or something you have teams with. No, there seems to only be one entrance over here. And so let's try and work this out while Leisure Gaming's putting down the sign. So you'd come in here, you'd have a nap and set your spawn, I guess. And then you'd go either left or right. So let's assume you go this way. And here we go. So there'd be like, this is the first obstacle, I guess. So it's going to be pretty easy for me just because I am on creative mode. But I guess it's like a race to get through here. And oh look, there's some water and some cobwebs. Or maybe you put down like cobwebs behind you to slow down people that are behind you. And so then you get to the forest, I guess. And there's some more chests up here. Oh look, there are like weapons and armor and stuff like hidden throughout. Maybe it's like a race of who can get to the end, but like while you're all racing through, you can be like trying to attack or like slow down the other players, like as you're trying to go through. I don't think I could handle it. I don't think I could handle the pressure of trying to do parkour with like people knocking me off and stuff. I'm not entirely sure what you do in this half though. Like, Like, the other ones seem quite obvious because they're like a maze or like a puzzle or like something along those lines. But, or maybe it's like you've got to hunt to try and find a lever. Do you reckon there's like a lever hidden somewhere in the area and you've got to try and find it, and then that will open up into this area, which is the maze, which I'm not going to do all of it because, yeah, I've seen what this place looks like from above, and it's very complex and very large, so I'm sure if I tried to get through the entire maze, I'd run out. And I've got the worst sense of direction. Cats are supposed to have really good sense of direction, you know. Apparently, don't try this out, but if you, like, get your cat and just drive like miles away from your house and then let the cat out, and apparently like it can always find its way home somehow. So I guess cats are supposed to be good with directions, but me? No, that's not the case. I'm an unusual cat. I'm certainly different. What I do want to do though is I want to try and get to the ice area. Like, how would I get to? Okay, so this is the entrance to the ice area here, and the ice mazes are actually really cool because as you can see, you can't see ice through ice. And so, like, you can only see what's directly in front of you. And there's another thing down here. A bow and arrow and some swiftness and stuff. It'd be cool if there was, like, lava or glowstone, you know. If you could put, like, glowstone down here and just melt the maze so everyone else coming behind you finds it really difficult. So, yeah, that's really cool. And then you'd end up over at... well, where does the maze let you out? I assume somewhere around here it's going to let you into the next door room. There's just another bow and arrow in there. Is there a gap somewhere? Or do you like climb over? Oh, here we go. Here's a little doorway down here. Right, and now we go into the scary lava and obsidian place. I imagine if you died now after making all of that progress and had to go like all of the way back to the start. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what you would do in this bit. I guess you can you jump onto the towers from here, and then you've got to sort of like try and slowly make your way up here. And there did seem to be like more chests up at the top, so I guess from here you could jump up to this bit, and then jump up here, maybe jump around that corner. There we go. For once, I'm not doing too bad at parkour. And yeah, there we go. There's more like armor and stuff. And eventually you would make your way to here somehow. Do you reckon there's like an ender pearl or something in some of these chests? Or something along those lines? I'm not entirely sure how you could make it from oh, I guess from up here, you could jump onto the bedrock. Like, say if I was here, I could jump up to here, and then very carefully make my way along the bedrock somehow. If I went up to this bit, then up to here, and then I could get down here, and then into the red room, where I'd jump down here, and there seems to be like a few puzzles and stuff, a few parkour puzzles and all stuff along here. Oh, this place is massive. I had no idea how huge it is. This is really cool though. I can imagine this being something that I could play with my friends for ages. But what I'm very quickly going to do now is come here to read the signs. Hunter versus hunted, Hunger Games race. I see. So it's going to be one person is like the hunter, and everyone else is the hunted. So all of the hunted have got a race to the end, and then the hunter goes after them all. Oh, this is awesome! There's been so many things that I've like seen in this world that like my first reaction is I want to play this now. There's so many cool like mini games, and like the way that he's done it is that he's combined them all into like one world. So normally you'd see like someone saying like, this is my Hunger Games map. You can load it up and play Hunger Games. But what he's done here is he's like put loads of games all together. So you could like have a game on this, and then go and have a game on whatever that is, and then go on a roller coaster, and you can just go from one thing to the other. So I do definitely recommend downloading this map if you want to do that. Like, like I have no personal interest. It doesn't affect me whatsoever if you want to download it. But there will be a link in the description if you do want to go and check out this map for yourself. But sadly, we have just about run out of time in this episode. But as always, there's going to be a link in the description to the next part, which will be online relatively soon. So I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye!